What is up with your wardrobe?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, your t-shirts and stuff.
What about them?
The phrases on them.
Huh?
You know what? Never mind. No, please, a spot in the game. Please, let's get into this. This is a burning question. One room in an apartment at 318 Williamson Avenue. Just Seung-min is fine. If you're concerned about the rent, the payment is obviously up front, but we can go through that in the evening. Is it not Seung... Oh!
Cooking is so fun. Cooking is so fun.
I suppose we're gonna have to cook the human meat. Thanks for the meal. Yes, of course.
You know, it's been a long time since someone made me a meal, instead of me making a meal out of them.
The next day, you can't help but mentally go back to your encounter with Seung-min. You feel that he is charming, interesting, dull, horrible. Well, I don't know about charming, but he's definitely interesting. He's definitely giving dull, but still pretty interesting. Probably should call him horrible for, being a cannibal. But he's interesting. You feel that he is interesting. Well, there's something about him. Something that weirdly interests you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. You almost feel bad about your morbid interest, but your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far greater than your crumbling morals. Who knows? Maybe you've already started losing your mind with all that's been happening. Or perhaps he started infecting you with his own insanity. Still, you can't ignore your strange fascination and spend the whole day thinking about it. You're so absorbed in your thoughts that you didn't even realize how quickly the day passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work. Better not see you collapsing on the floor. What did I just say? Seriously? Again? It hasn't even been a full day, for God's sake. This time you don't even waste time sitting around and immediately get up and swing your door open as you step into the hallway. Now I assume that this time it's a body. It's not just him. You stop in your tracks almost momentarily. The hallway turns out to be empty. And there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Seung-min is probably showering in there. Then what was that noise? Surely you're not going insane yet, are you? You hesitantly start walking forward before you notice something around the corner that was not there before. Something red. It's just a corpse. Completely normal. It's just a body just like I predicted. Wait, a corpse? Seems like you've somehow jinxed it yesterday. Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you saw that Seung-min had probably decided to restock. Jeez, this one looks really rough. Why would he need to tie it up, though? Oh no. Please. What the? Alright, okay, seems like this corpse is not dead. Please spare me. I haven't done anything. Right. Is this one of those CEOs he was talking about? I don't know. She looks like she returns food at restaurants. And what are you supposed to do now? A terrified woman stares at you with desperate plea in her eyes, her arms and legs both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expected or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. You mentally curse at Seung-min. You're not going to hurt me, are you? No. I'm not with that guy? Jesus, this woman looks petrified. Well, no wonder. She's practically head to toe covered in blood. But this is really awkward. She's just a poor innocent person with an insane lack of luck, and you know her fate better than anyone. You're gonna end up in that freezer. But do you really have any right to intervene? Then, please, will you help me? Instead of responding, you just rub the back of your neck, feeling conflicted about what to do. At the sight of that, the woman's face sinks in growing hopelessness. What's your name? It's Espoir.
Now, Espoir, why are you telling this lady your name? I don't think you should do that.
I'm Alicia. I'd say nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh?
Yeah.
God, he's so scary. I was just walking down the alley from work, and then he jumped out of nowhere. I mean, look at all this blood. He did all of this to me. God, I don't even know what's going to happen to me.
I do.
What did I do to deserve this? He's keeping you a prisoner here, isn't he?
Well, you wouldn't exactly call it that.
Come on, 2 people are stronger than 1. I'm sure that if we act together, we can easily overpower him. I promise that no harm will come your way. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know. Well, you really don't want to risk being the one getting eaten instead. Oh, come on, don't you see that I'm scared? Oh, yes.
Yes, you can.
Espoir, please. I really don't want to die.
I mean, good moral person that I am, I want to rescue her. But then if I don't, that cannibal's probably going to eat me. I am conflicted. I don't know what to do. Well, in times like these, let's let fate decide. Oh dear, what have I done?
No, you can't just leave this poor woman to die.
The fates smile down upon you, Alicia.
You might be bad enough to live with a cannibal, but you still have enough integrity to not watch someone get killed right in front of your eyes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna help you escape.
Really? Oh, Espoir, thank you.
Of course.
I don't know how I can ever repay you. You're my hero.
You probably shouldn't tell her that you considered doing the opposite just a moment ago.
Okay, just wait here, and I'll go fetch a knife to free you, all right? Okay. Just please, hurry. Right. It would be really bad if Seung-min caught you trying to help her escape. If he doesn't see anything, maybe you can just come up with a lie and say that she escaped on her own or act clueless. Surely he won't do anything to you, right?
You didn't see that last batch of endings I got.
But you'll think about it later. It's time to act. You quickly make sure that there are still sounds of water coming from the bathroom and quietly sneak into the kitchen.
Uh-oh. I hope this is not timed. No. Got an item.
Yippee! When you finally show up in the hallway with a knife in your hand, Alicia looks at you with an almost elated expression on her face. Espoir, you did it! Yeah, sorry it took me a while to actually find it. The kitchen drawers are kind of a mess. Does it matter? Quick, cut the ropes. Ah, right.
I was rescuing you and putting my own life in danger. Got it.
You carefully start cutting the ropes on Alicia's arms, trying very hard not to accidentally damage her clothes. Clothes that look way out of your budget. Although you're not sure if they can even be used anymore, the amount of blood on them is probably not something you can easily wash off.
Espoir? In the game, I just thought of something. Miss Alicia will probably go to the police. They're probably gonna find this location.
Your roommate's probably going to get arrested, and you might end up losing your home. But I let the fates decide, so... Once you finally cut the last knot, the rope starts slowly falling off. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, wait. Wait, did he get stabbed? Oh. What the heck? I guess I should thank Rodrigo for gifting me this stupid knife. What the heck? What? You're supposed to escape, not kill him. Well, he's not dead yet. Not the point, pretty lady. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing we can do anymore, and we totally can't save him even though he's still alive. Well, what did you expect? I wasn't going to keep someone who saw me kill those stupid fluffs alive. Oh, she's a bad lady. She's a quintessential bad biscuit. Saw you what now? Do I have to repeat myself specifically for you? Or what? Did you really think all this blood was mine? Yeah, that amount of blood did seem suspicious. You did. That's not the point here. You basically just killed my landlord. Where am I supposed to even go now? Oh, please. Like it even matters. You already look like you're homeless anyways.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh yeah, she definitely returns food at restaurants. I'm gonna be so happy when I choose that other choice. Wow. Ouch. That was uncalled for. Ugh, I don't even know why I have to explain this. Look, girl, I'm a busy woman, and you've already managed to tire me out with your empty blabbering. Let's just end this already. What? Suddenly, Alicia launches towards you, and you, completely not expecting it, fall to the ground. Hey, don't I have a knife too? Man! When you come to your senses, you're tackled to the ground by Alicia, on top of you. One of her hands, lightly yet firmly squeezing your throat. Hey! It's your turn now. What? You didn't expect me to keep a witness alive, did you? You did, actually. I'm gonna kick you in your boobie. I'm gonna punch you right in your boober, lady. Give you the worst pain of your life. Your time has come now, little lamb. Please don't talk like a cartoon villain, at least. And I told Rodrigo that monologuing is not my style. Anyways, die. Wait. What now? You aren't planning on being the one monologuing now, do you? Because I don't have time for this. Crap, there should be some way to convince her to let you live. What if I tell her that I'm an alien? God will punish you. Actually, I'm blind. I'll do anything you want. Yeah, I don't think these first two are gonna fly, so I'm gonna try them first. God will punish you. You shall be smited. God will punish you for this. I don't believe in God. Well, it was worth a try, I guess. That was a horrible try. You should practice more at trying to stay alive. Why aren't you kicking this lady? Why aren't you doing the crocodile roll? Don't I have a knife? Though I suppose you will have to do that in another life. Well, before you stab me, I lean more towards men, but it is an honor to be killed by someone as beautiful as you. That's a pity. You know, you were kind of cute. Anyways, goodbye. Ow. Well, shoot. You feel a blade of a sharp knife painfully slide across your throat. Seems like Alicia goes straight for the vital organ this time, huh? A few hectic moments of being overwhelmed with pain later, you finally start losing your grip on your own consciousness. This is really not what you expected your life to turn out like. It just started looking up for you, and now you're dying by a probably already dead cannibal by your side. Well, at least you're not alone. If you were still back on the streets, you probably would be. That thought brings you a weird sense of gratitude and peace in your last moments. You got an ending, my dead housemate. At least you're not homeless? Oh yeah, she definitely returns food at restaurants. Actually, I'm blind. I'm actually 100% blind, so I didn't see anything. Seriously? Yes, I'm super serious. I can't see anything at all. These are just for show. I don't even know that you're very pretty or anything. I don't know a thing. I can't even see the words on the screen right now. It's just a blob. A gray blob. No, I was asking if you seriously expected me to believe such a blatant lie. Hey, you can't judge by the appearance alone. I'm not. Did you already forget all of our conversation earlier? No, but it's actually... honey, please don't waste my time. God, what a pain in the bun. I was planning on keeping you, but I don't like the dumb ones. You're planning on keeping me? So we could run off into the sunset together like that one ending of The Price of Flash with Celia? Aw. You don't even deserve a goodbye. Hey, I may be dumb, but aren't I still cute? Yeah, well, I hope the next time you return food at a restaurant, the chef spits in your food. What if I say, I'll do anything you want? Anything you ask of me. Anything. Aww. Anything? That's a shame. Maybe in another life I would have kept you as my little lapdog. You know, that would have been quite fitting for a cute little thing like you. But, well, since you're so eager to do anything for me, die. Ah! Oh, you cut it short that time. Okay, lady. Okay. Unfortunately for you, I am a time-traveling, dimension-hopping entity that searches for fictional husbands, and I can go back and say, forget you! I'll feed you to my cute cannibal roommate. Nah, I'm good. You're on your own. Instead of fear, Alicia's face contorts with rage at your refusal. How dare you? How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? You insignificant, stupid... Her yelling seems to attract attention because a freshly showered Seung-min creeps out from the bathroom. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia and... Oh, that was... Excuse me. There was a tiny little fart sound at the end. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Game of 2024. Game of the year. You know what? I think it really was good that fate decided that I should spare her life first. Seung-min stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse. And let me get one kick in there. One kick right in the boober. Though you doubt she had any chance in the first place, being tied up and all. Oh, he's all dirty again. This made me hungry. Good thing I brought home takeout. At first, his remark confuses you, until you glance down towards Alicia. That's definitely one way to call her. Corpse. Hey, Espoir. You nervously look up at him. He doesn't want to make you into a home-cooked meal now, does he? Right? What you made yesterday was decent, and your company was quite energizing. So I was thinking, maybe we could cook together. We could share, too.
No, thank you.
Well, that's definitely out of character. On one hand, you kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be a good bonding opportunity. And no more killings will happen. Yes, right. Well, since I really do want to help him cook, what happens if I don't help him cook? Moments ago, you were looking into Alicia's eyes, hearing her voice, watching her breathe. Just the thought of helping Seung-min cook her is enough to turn your stomach. You can't do this, even if that means you have to face consequences. Nah, fam, I'm good. You go ahead, though. All right. Good night, then? Ah, right. Actually, that was probably his attempt of like, a date or something. Aw, I turned the poor blood-stained cannibal down. Good night. You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night, not wanting to watch Seung-min enjoy dinner. Before you know it, the sleep overtakes you. Living with a cannibal turns out to be too much to bear, despite your desperate situation. You, however, are resourceful. You take a few months to find a second job, saving as much money as possible to move to some normal place. It takes a year, but you finally do it. Aw! You think this apartment will be normal. The price is average for your area, and it comes with a standard cockroach infestation. That's all right, we can bulk up on lavender and borax. It even has the classic Landlord special with all the handles on the cupboards painted white. Until one day, the music begins.
Huh?
Above you lives a pianist, and each night their music coming from above rattles you to your core. It creeps through your ceiling, into your mind, into your soul. Every day you find yourself slipping deeper and deeper into insanity's grasp. When did you sleep last again? A day ago? No, 3 days ago? You can't remember. Your work performance begins to slip. You're not sure how much longer you can take this. Compared to this heck, Seung-min wasn't so bad. I figured something bad would happen. You got an ending. My ex-housemate. Was it really worth it? That's all right. Okay. Let's help him cook. Let's cook together, lovely. Well, it's not like Alicia was your friend or something. You have no qualms about helping Seung-min cook her. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Seung-min, who is very much alive compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now. Sure, sounds delightful. I'm kind of a professional chef, though, so stand back. Well, you're definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking meat of the human variety. Aw. Well, seems like this is your chance to do so. Okay, boss, what are we cooking? Or more, who are we cooking? Well, I was thinking of making curry. Oh, so you can make something besides instant ramen. I actually enjoy cooking quite a bit. It's a hobby of sorts. If I didn't have to work this much, I'd probably spend more time indulging in that hobby. Wait, wouldn't that mean he would kill more people? Without beating around the bush, Seung-min promptly puts you to work at the cutting board. Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice and cleaning the remains of Alicia off himself. Well, time to get chopping. Hey, she returns... What? What am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Am I just beating up the onion? Who am I, Undine? Is the next thing gonna be a... Yeah, I was gonna say the next thing's gonna be a hand. That is an adorable tattoo. Well, time to chop the meat. Chop, chop, chop. Delicious! She was kind of a biscuit, though. You gotta admit, she was kind of a biscuit. Once you're both done with cooking, Seung-min takes out a second plate and looks at you questioningly. Seems like your landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. A cannibal meal. Eat with him? Don't eat with him. I very much do not want to eat with him. I'll have the vegan curry, thank you. Oh, I already ate earlier, so, I'm still full. It's one thing to cook a human, and another to eat it. And you're not about to become a cannibal buddy for your housemate. Please respect my boundaries. You slowly retreat to your bedroom, deciding to retire for the night, not wanting to watch Seung-min enjoy dinner. Well, I mean, I can watch him eat. Before you know it, the sleep overtakes you. Gosh dang it. Well, looks like we're chowing down together. Well, you've already helped him cook human meat. Might as well try the fruits of your labor. You nod at Seung-min, and he fills the plate with freshly made curry. Human curry. You look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma from the piping dish is alluring. It has a deliciously spiced scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering delicately in the air. My mouth is watering, but I have to keep reminding myself that this is human meat. Various seasonings in the dish create a romantic, hot and heavy, yet sweet mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. The human meat you cook really adds some pizzazz to the whole thing. I'm not a big curry person. I think I've only tasted proper curry once, but could you put pork in it? You nearly forgot that this curry is topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You feel a little guilty that she smells so good. You both take the same seats as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of déjà vu. Well, partially because you did do the exact same thing the day before. This seems like a good opportunity to get to know Seung-min a little better, though. Right, you know what? I am hungry. All this talk of human meat has gotten me hungry. So, I'm gonna stop here and eat my chicken patties. 2 chicken patties later. Why did you pick Alicia, specifically? I mean, she said in the other thing that she, killed a bunch of guys. Why did it have to be Alicia? She seems sweet. Well, for the most part. But why did you pick her specifically?
I didn't. She was just there in the alley.
Alley?
Yeah, she was already covered in blood, fighting some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal.
So you're gonna pick a lady that took on a bunch of other guys, and you think that's the one. That's my meal. That's my meal ticket. Somehow you're not even surprised.
Typically, I pick someone from the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for. Then there are some days like this one where I just get lucky. You know, she was already killing someone, and I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. A fellow killer's instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who is a source of others' suffering. That's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic heckhole.
Oh, a cannibal with morals. Okay. Man, that's the realest stuff I've ever heard. I mean, at least he put some thought into it, I guess. You know, I've actually never told you, but I was homeless before this. If it weren't for you, I'd still be out there sleeping on a park bench or the nearest Teddy's Table diner. Or, you know, shelters, if you can even call them that. Not that I was even let in half of the time.
Well, I'm glad you're here now, Espoir.
I am too, but it really is only thanks to you, Seung-min.
I didn't do anything. You got here all by yourself.
Oh. Hold on, you're not getting out of this that easily. How do you even have enough energy to do this?
Do what?
You know, kill people. You don't seem like the type who fights people every few days. Yeah.
I don't. I just poison them or whatever is the easiest.
Could have guessed it. Hey, with most poisons, they're just going to get sick, which will be an extra mess for you. So, do you just pick random people on the street and shove poison into their mouth?
Well, sometimes, yes. But typically I carefully choose my meal. You know, I'm picky with my food.
Yikes.
The worse the person is, the more satisfied I am with the meal.
At least bro's got standards. As the conversation slows into comfortable silence, Seung-min begins to eat. Staring down at your own bowl, you find yourself hesitating. Are you guilty? Ashamed? Mortified at the choices you've made to get yourself at this point? You should be. You know, logically, that you should feel all of these things. But, Fluff, you really made some killer curry. Before you know it, a spoonful of steaming curry is already in your mouth. The mix of carrot, onion, and meat is devilishly delicious. Your brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Wouldn't a normal, regular person be disgusted by this? Maybe you're not regular. Maybe there are two sides of you, fighting for dominance. A devil and an angel. Or an angle. Or was it angler? Antler? Doesn't matter. This food is kickin', and you're the pro chef behind it. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Seung-min seems to be enjoying it too. You think? His neutral expression makes it difficult to read him. You count this as a win anyway. Wait, what? So what's your, backstory?
What kind of question even is that?
Tell me about how you got to this point. About your life.
Well, it all started when I was born, in a town where I grew up, to two loving parents. Then I went to school and graduated.
That's it?
What did you expect?
Maybe a reason why you eating people. True. What did you expect? Oh, come on, there's gotta be more to it than just that.
Well, if you really want to know so badly, I did grow up to two loving parents in a town, but our family was so poor we could barely keep our heads above water. My parents immigrated here from South Korea. They were sold this idea that moving to America would guarantee a better life for them. And for me. Even though we were poor, we still somehow managed to survive. Until my mom got breast cancer. Our insurance refused to pay for it, so my dad had to take out a bunch of loans to cover her medical fees. In the end, it turned into an endless cycle of debt. And, my parents always told me to eat the rich, so I guess I took it quite literally. I was already a cannibal anyways. It just refined my tastes.
Holy meld! I am so sorry for your loss. I didn't know.
Oh, no, my parents are fine. My mom eventually won her battle with cancer, and now they live in the countryside back in South Korea. There's still some debt remaining, though, so I send them money to help every month.
So he isn't just working hard for himself, but his parents too?
Sometimes these rich pricks I eat have some money on them, so some months Mom and Dad get some extra.
It's weird that there's something moralistic in something so immoral. I don't know how to feel about this. My morals are challenged, but thankfully this is fictional. Well, I'm glad your parents are all right, at least.
Me too.
Oh yeah, the burningest question. What's up with your wardrobe? Seung-min. What is up with your wardrobe?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, your t-shirts and stuff. My theory is just he gets them from a thrift store to save money.
What about them?
The phrases on them.
Huh?
You know what? Never mind. No, please, Espoir, in the game, please, let's get into this. This is a burning question. No, you can't keep looking at it. You have to do something about it. Actually, do you want to go shopping together at some point? I need some new clothes anyways.
Well, I don't necessarily see why I need any new clothes, but maybe a couple of new t-shirts could be nice.
Score! All right. It's a promise, then. Seung-min just nods in agreement. Hopefully you won't have to look at this again in the future. And it seems like you might just have scored a date with a cannibal. Lovely. As the conversation slows into a comfortable silence, Seung-min begins to eat. You say the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, that the two of you go on to have many more dinners together, spanning over weeks, then months, then a year. Are we smooching yet? Before you know it, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. The two of you officially become partners. You really let Seung-min cook, and perhaps that's what sets you on this path. This path towards destiny. Towards the day that Seung-min proposes to you. Oh, we're gonna go meet his parents in South Korea. You don't expect it, the abrupt nature of it all, when he slips the ring off of your dinner's finger and gets down on his knees. Okay, honestly, I would be a little flattered. I'd be appalled that we're eating someone, but I would be very flattered and giggly. The ring isn't your size, but you know you could always get it adjusted later. I am a 6.5. Finally, all of your simping pays off. Of course you accept. Your wedding takes place at the most classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. The butcher counter at the local supermarket. All the meats and knives the eyes can see. Naturally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Even the shoppers can't help but stop and stare in wonder. Or rather in fear. No, they're probably just jealous of your supermarket wedding. Aw, that's kind of sweet, actually. Hand in hand with Seung-min, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you'd hoped it would be. Seung-min has successfully rizzed you. Or was it you who rizzed him? I don't know, I think I was pretty Rizzler throughout this. Taking the initiative, cooking him ramen with meat in it. Who cares? Congratulations on your marriage. Aww. You got an ending. My Homemate. Version 1. And you didn't even fall off a cliff. What? Wait, what? What do you mean? Why do you mention this cliff? I don't think I want any of that cake, Seung-min. I love you, but you can have that all to yourself. Cute. What did you mean, cliff? What did you mean by cliff? What if I go back and say, that's still kind of brutal, picking Alicia because she's just a bad person? This is still brutal, though. They're just fellow human beings, you know, like me and you. It's not like they've done anything wrong.
Didn't you rent this room out of desperation? Not many people would stay with a cannibal they don't know. Unless they didn't have any other choice.
Well, yeah, but still.
Have you ever thought why you're in this situation in the first place?
Uh-oh, is he about to spit some facts?
The system can't work without an oppressor and a victim. Which one do you think you are?
Oh, I see what this is like. It's like you're Sweeney Todd and I'm Mrs. Lovett. It's priest. Have a little priest. Is it really good, sir? It's too good, at least.
I like the Sweeney Todd movie, leave me alone. Some food for thought, I guess. Bon appetit.
What if I say wrong? My name is actually X50 Ultron. Why are the colors also rainbow?
X50 Ultron?
You got that right. You amusedly watch the man stare at you in disbelief as you struggle not to laugh out loud. I also had the option to say his name. You've used this gag so many times that at this point it never gets old.
Okay. That's fine. X50 Ultron it is.
Huh? Wait, no.
No, really, it's fine. My name is Seung-min Kim, but just the first name is fine.
You don't get to finish your sentence as Seung-min promptly walks into the kitchen. You guess now your name is a slight bit different. You don't have any other choice, though, other than to follow the man into the kitchen. Oh, wait, am I gonna have to write that down? Oh, wait, that's an ending? Oh, no, that's an achievement. I am X-50 Ultron. What if I say my name is his name? My name is actually Seung-min Kim. The man stares at you with a half-open mouth in what seems to be utter disbelief, because at this point he hasn't told me his name.
Did you seriously think you could just use my name? Or is that some sort of kindergarten-level prank? Honestly, don't even respond. I don't think I want to know.
Seung-min rubs his forehead before breathing out and looking back up at you.
Let's just forget about this. We've already lost enough time as it is. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be late for work if we don't hurry.
Tee. You feel that he is charming, interesting, dull, or horrible. What if I say he's horrible? Ugh, how awful. Even despite the fact that you feel grateful towards him for renting out a room to you for so cheap, you still have enough decency to understand that what he does is atrocious. You're still terrified that one day he'll come for you, but all you can do now is work more and save more money in hopes of moving out one day. That's your only way out for now. You spend the whole day thinking about your plans to move out and don't realize how quickly it passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another hard day of work. Aw, since I said he was horrible, this is a little different now. You don't expect it, the abrupt nature of it all, when he slips the ring off your dinner's finger and gets down on his knees. The ring isn't your size, but you know you could always get it adjusted later. What? Does he think you're a simp or something? Living with and dating a cannibal is one thing, but dedicating your whole life to him is another. Who marries their landlords anyway?
Shut up. Shut up, me.
You tell him, heck no. Yet you continue living with him, successfully escaping the iron grip of homelessness with a friend, buddy, bro, by your side. You're in far too deep now. If the police ever came for Seung-min, you know they'd arrest you too, but you don't really mind that risk. You're in this together now. Together, forever. Landlord and tenant. Yin and yang. Partners in crime. Platonically, of course.
Aw, so it's like a platonic ending. Oh, that's the version 2. Oh, that's so cute.
You got an ending. My homemate, version 2. You're an yin to his yang.
Okay. There's a ball. Oh.
So for this next achievement, I apparently have to spell my name wrong a bunch of times. So my name is SPC, right? Hey, you wrote your name incorrectly. No big deal, you just have to rewrite it. Right? Noispay? Ah, you did it again. Well, just rewrite it. Getting impatient with myself. All right. I know my name now. That's my name, right? You're not doing this on purpose, are you? You're not doing this specifically so you can get an achievement, are you? You really have to get this apartment. You've been living on the streets for the... Do you think that's enough? All this horrid cold winter nights, the days you didn't have a gym membership, the dumb influencers constantly sticking a camera, constantly worrying about where you would spend the night. Are you really not fed up with all this? Okay, sorry. Can I get my achievement now? Please, just rewrite it. Oh, the achievement didn't pop yet. What if I do it one more time? Me in the game is done with my own buffoonery. Wow, look, your name magically appeared on its own. How could that possibly have happened? Well, no time for that now. Oh, that's why it's a little magic wand. Yay, semi-completionist. Yay, fully completionist. Aw, it means I don't have any more things to do with Seung-min Kim. Yep, that's all the endings. Oh, that was fun. Well, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything I can do in My Sweet Housemate. That was a lot of fun. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. Solid game. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. An excellent blend of comedy and macabre. As always, there will be a link in the description of this video if you would like to follow this developer or play this game yourself. And if you had as much fun as I did, be sure to nibble that like button and also maybe chop up that subscribe button, because I'm trying to make it to 100,000 subscribers so that I can then achieve the big shiny thing. And please do leave a comment below if you feel comfortable doing that. I would love to hear what you think about all these shenanigans. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.